U.S. Opens are notorious. USGA is notorious for setting up courses very, very difficult. So how hard was that course when you got it? It was in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, I played at the Olympic Club in San Francisco. It's hard for me to describe how difficult it was. The fairways were firm. The greens were, I mean, if you're hitting a ball out of the rough, there's no chance it's going to stay on the green.
Yeah.
So it was, again, that's what the USGA does. They want to challenge the best players in the world. 1 over par won that tournament. So you can imagine last week Hideki Matsuyama shot 35 under.
Yeah.
So can you imagine these same players playing on a golf course where over par wins?
Yeah.
And I remember I was in a hotel room on Thursday, and I had a late tee time on Thursday, and I believe it was Phil Mickelson, and I forget who he got paired with. It might have been Ernie Els or someone like that. And one shot 78 and one shot 81. I'm like, oh my gosh, if Ernie Els shoots 81, what am I going to shoot? Right?
Yeah.
So I actually tied him, I think. But it's amazing that at that level, number one, how good they are. And those conditions, I was so out of my element that, typically I like golf courses that play difficult. When I qualified, actually, I shot even par. I played at Scioto and Scarlet at the Ohio State course. And I was fortunate to shoot even par for 36 holes, and I qualified in a playoff, and it was incredible. It was incredible.
Yeah, I remember I was a sports editor years ago, and I remember I covered anything that kind of came around that was pro around here. I would cover, and I got to cover the U.S. Open at Oakmont when it was there, and yeah, like walking in, I'm inside the ropes and stuff, and then seeing, like, if they missed the fairway just by a little bit, it's like, oh, the ball's gone. Like, I can't see my feet. I'm standing in the rough, and I'm like, this is what they got to hit out of. Like, I would just be hacking, like, yeah, just go straight this way. Don't even try to advance it that way. Just go this way.
I was on the fourth hole. It was a dog leg left, and you hit I hit a hybrid off the tee, and it was at the Olympic Club. The fairways all sloped, and usually the dog leg sloped away and went the opposite direction. So I hit in the fairway, rolls down in the rough. I might have been 2 feet in the rough, and I literally had to hit like a 20-yard wedge shot to get it back in the fairway from 130 yards. Just couldn't advance it. So it was, what an experience.